Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to achieve this beautiful bright-eyed look. It's one of my personal favorites. Okay, so we are going to get started here. We are completely bare-faced. I'm going to start with my primer and get my primer on all over. This will help fill out any holes and make your foundation go on a lot smoother, easier for a more flawless finish. So we are getting it all smooth on here. Okay, now we are going to go and pick up one of my favorites. It is my Touch Liquid Foundation. I always empty the dropper first so that I can shake it up to make sure it's mixed really well. Then I have my unique liquid foundation brush. I am going to apply just 5 drops on the top of my brush. And then we are going to get started applying our base. Okay, so I like to dab mine all the way around my face before I start blending it all in, looking like a cheetah. Alright, and we're going to start blending and blending and blending and get it all nice and blended in and get it worked around. Okay, one thing I like to do is make sure that it is blended into the chin and neck area very well. Okay, next I'm going to come in and conceal up these bags up under my eyes. I use my Skin Perfecting Concealer in Velour with my concealer brush. And I just apply a little bit on the back of my hand. That way it goes on my brush a lot smoother. And it applies nicely. Make sure whenever you are applying your concealer, you are doing it in a triangle pattern and not just a U shape under your eye. That way it blends a lot more and you get to also hit that highlight zone as well. Okay, next up here is my Touch Behold setting powder. I've got my concealer, powder concealer brush. And I like to use this for my setting powder up under my eyes, and it helps me to apply it a lot smoother and easier. So we're just going to set that concealer up under the eyes. Okay guys, so here we are. We're about to get started on my brows. I have my awesome brow otters brush. It's got an angled end and a flat end as well. This is one of my favorite brow palettes to use. I'm going to come in first with the number 2 in the brow palette. This is the brow palette for brunettes. First I outline my brows underneath all the way through, and then we are going to outline on the top as well. And once we get done outlining is when the fun magic begins. So it looks like really crazy right now, right? Okay, so we are going to start to fill them in. I take my brush and I sweep it down with the flat end off of the lines we have drawn to smooth them out and make them not so harsh. And it also helps to fill in the brow itself as well. So here we go, from no brows to brows. I'm so excited. This is like one of my favorite parts to do is my brows. All right, so as you can see, like the big difference from absolutely no brows to brows, I am a natural blonde, so yeah, that happens. So we are going to pray to the brow gods and make sure that they match. You know, you got to have the brow gods smiling down on you for this part. So we are going to do the same thing we did to the other side. We are going to outline and then we are going to fill. If you haven't already, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. I will definitely be posting up more videos as we go. I'm going to try to get one, at least one a week, posted up for you guys. And if you're not following me on Facebook, go ahead and follow me at Robin Battrell, or on Instagram at Batgirl72111. I post up all of my looks on Instagram and on Facebook. Um, so just make sure you hit that subscribe button so you guys can get the alerts of when I post new videos. Okay guys, so as you can see, my brows are like naturally uneven. They like are, one is a lot farther apart than the other one because I have this horrific scar. So right now we are filling in the rest of the way to make them like the same shade, and then I have to bring in my brows a little bit more. I will show you how I get them to evenly match to the correct like spot where they're supposed to be above your nose. Okay, so I take my brows and that flat end, I still have a little bit of powder. I wiggle it just a little bit at the base of my brow because your brow is supposed to end where the edge of your nostril is. So to help line it up, I always have a little bit of powder there. So I'm going to come back in with number 1, which is a lighter shade, and fill in that front part. And then I'm going to blend them together. Alright guys, so here we are. Brows are all done. So now on to the fun part. It's my awesome, amazing 25 palette 3 Unique. I absolutely love this thing. It's filled with all of my pressed shadow colors. So I'm going to use my deluxe brush and I'm going to pick up my highlight shade. I will link my shades that I use in the description below, and that way you know exactly what colors and what their names are. Okay, so we're going to highlight right up under on the brow bone, right up under the brows. Next, I'm going to come in with my transition color, and I'm going to use my blending brush to pick it up and deposit. It's a super, super fluffy brush, which makes it easy for blending. It's really awesome. I love my orange shades here in the creases with this bright eye. It just like really makes my skin itself pop and my eye color pop. Okay, now that we've got the transition color blended in, I'm going to pick up my crease color and I'm going to put it right on my crease with my deluxe brush. It helps it be more concentrated right there in the crease. But don't worry, I will be blending it out, so it's not going to be so heavily bright. Okay, so we're depositing that crease color, and then we're going to pick up the blending brush to blend it all together. And this is like one of my favorite colors to use for my creases. So I'm using my Skin Perfecting Concealer, and I am going straight over my eyelid to help remove any orange color that may have fallen out onto my lid to get ready to have it primed up for my bright blue. Alright guys, so let's have some fun. Let's go in with my beautiful, beautiful bright blue here. We are going to pick up and deposit with my deluxe brush through Unique. As most of you know, I am a Unique presenter, so majority of the stuff I use is Unique. but I'm pretty sure you can do this with like any color that you choose. Of course, some of us, we have our favorites. So I am using my bright blue. This one is called Thankful. Um, One tip that I use, you'll see me dip down here. I barely dampen the tip of my brush to help pick up a little bit of extra pigment to make it even brighter than when it first goes on. So I just have a little bowl there that I use to just barely dip the tip of my brush in to help pick up even more pigment. All right, so here we go. We are going to get ready to do our liner. This is my favorite part right here. Okay, so I'm going to use my cream shadow brush, and I'm going to pick up the same blue in Thankful, and I'm dampening it just a little bit. And I'm going to align my under eye with it right under my lash line. And when I come out right here, further out on the corner to create a little bit of a wing, you will see how helpful that part is when we come up to doing our black eyeliner. So I dampen my brush just a little bit so that it helps make the color just pop even more. And we are lining up underneath those eyes with that blue. Okay, so we are getting ready for the fun part here. We are getting ready to use my awesome Dip and Draw liner through Unique. It is a black eyeliner, and this is one of my favorites for a wing. So that blue line that we made is basically your baseline for your wing starting out. It makes it a lot easier. I'm sorry, my mirror is like off to the side, so it gets a little harder to see for me. I'm like blind without my glasses on. So we fill in with our wing and we create that triangle there, and then we fill in that triangle gap. Okay, on this side you can see it a little bit easier that I start this way. I started out with the triangle. It does help to start with the triangle first and then line the rest of your eye as far as getting your wing going. So we are lining those eyeballs with a black eyeliner, but only on the top lid. Okay, so we talked about making our eyes a little bit brighter. I like to use my Pristine white eyeliner to line my waterline. This right here itself will help make your eyes look a lot bigger and brighter. You can definitely see the difference here. So we're just tight lining that waterline with the white eyeliner. All right, guys, so this is my absolute favorite part. This is what we are most known for, is our mascara. Of course, I do not use falsies. I am highly allergic to latex, and majority of the falsies have latex glue. So first, I am starting off with our awesome Epic mascara. It is called our Epic One Step, but I love the way it makes my lashes look a lot bigger. Okay, so I like to do my Epic mascara with a little bit of our awesome 3D fibers from our Fiber Lash mascara. It helps make my lashes like a lot thicker and fuller and gives the falsie effect in a tube. You can see the difference. Now I'm going to do what I call a Bronzetour, where I take my awesome Beachfront bronzer and use it as my contour. I contour both of my cheeks, my forehead, and my nose, and up under my chin line and my jawline. Okay, next up is our blush. I have this awesome blusher brush that I absolutely love. I have my Moodstruck Minerals blusher in Sweet. That is my all-time favorite blush to use. It is just like perfect for my natural skin color. So we're going to put our blush on. I like to blend just a little bit in my contour lines as well, just to help brighten. Next up, we have my awesome, amazing highlight. This is our Beachfront Kiss. It was just released in Belize. It is a beautiful, beautiful gold shimmer highlight. Definitely like beach ready. I use my blending brush to apply it where I need it on my cheekbones because I feel like it applies it a lot easier. And that highlight, girl, that highlight. Oh my god, that highlight. So we're rocking out the highlight. I like to highlight the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose as well. And then I always highlight just a little bit above my brows and blend it in. And then I highlight on my Cupid's bow right on the top of my lip as well. Y'all check out that highlight. Like, woo! It's amazing. So I take my blending brush just to help, or my blush brush just to help blend it in just a little bit with my blush. Next, I take my powder puff brush and use my setting powder again to help set my full look. Alright guys, so last step here is our lips. I have my stiff upper lip lip stain. I just got this one in. It is called Shy. It's absolutely one of my favorites by far. It is a gorgeous like cotton candy pink nude lip stain and it lasts absolutely all day. I like to do 2 coats to help pick up even more pigment and to make sure that I've got a nice even coverage with it as well. Alright guys, here we go. This is the final look. Eyes, brows, lips, full face. And thanks for watching guys. We'll see you next time.